Hey everyone, this is Wade from FishfinderMounts.com and FlowTube Fanatics, and I've got our Jackson CUDA 12 kayak here, and I want to show all the different new little gadgets and gizmos, the convenience features that we've developed to make our fish finder systems the most easiest and convenient to use in the world, and just the most complete solutions as well. So I've got, if I could direct the camera down here, I've got our quick release base here for our 2.9 amp hour and our 5 amp hour system here, and you can see it's a contoured piece of plastic, machined plastic here. It's got slots in either side of it, and we've got the Helix 5 DI here, this product, the fish finder from Humminbird obviously, and I want to show you how easy. I've got the magnetic transducer mount already on the side of the kayak. You can see there's power in here because the fish finder is running. It's on demo mode right now. I don't have the actual transducer hooked up for purpose of this video, and we're just gonna take our nice fish finder here and we're gonna slide that on here from FishfinderMounts.com and FlowTube Fanatics, and we'll let the camera get in there close. You see the slots, you see the contour of the box here. And we're going to just take this guy and slide it on there really nice and easy. Boom, she's on. And we're going to take our set screw here, and we'll put it offset it a little bit off here so that we can keep it balanced in the middle of the console of the kayak here, the fishing kayak. It's the sit on top Jackson CUDA 12 here. And we've got that down, so you can see I'm pushing on this very hard. It will not come off. It's that good. Now, you take this and you swivel this to the position that you're going to want when you're sitting here in the kayak. So here you have our quick release base, and I'm showing you how it works. Basically how we install this, and I'll just take it off again so you can see how that's done. I just drilled 2 holes in the console top. You can do this in any kayak anywhere you want, the dash area of your kayak somewhere in front of you. We'll take that off, and you can see the two bolts here. I just drilled 2 holes right into the dash area of the kayak console here, and there's some wing nuts, quarter 20 wing nuts underneath. Everything's stainless steel that we sell, and you just drill the quarter inch holes, put this down in its place, drill the holes through, and then you just pop the bolts through and you just spin the wing nuts right up underneath. So that's as easy as it gets, and it's on there firmly. Just 2 nice stainless steel quarter inch bolts there, and you've got your foundation for taking your fish finder on and off your kayak with an extreme amount of ease. Now, why is this awesome? Why is this great in many ways, in many different aspects? It is because if you're concerned about theft, if you're concerned about getting this to your camp, base camp, you want to work on it, you want to charge your battery, whatever it might be. Well, you saw how easy that is. We're taking the set screw off. Now I have it right against the console, so you could always kind of elevate it up a little bit. The set screw's a little bit tight there, but it works fine. And you take it off, and up to camp you go. And of course, with our 15mm magnetic transducer mount, I'll show you how that works. We'll put the fish finder here. And we've got lots of videos on our website. You should think about subscribing to our channel because we're always coming out with new products and new cool ideas. And I'll show you how easy this is to install and take off your kayak. So boom, we're done. We're going to take this up to base camp now, this kit, and we're going to charge the battery in here. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to keep it away from eyes that might be coveting this and would like to maybe have it for themselves, but they didn't pay for it, so they don't deserve it, of course. So we got our 15mm magnetic transducer mount. We want to go out fishing. The way you take this apart, it's very powerful. You got to spin it. We're going to go fishing now. So we've come back the next day and we're going to set up. So this is what you would do. You got the 15mm magnetic transducer mount here from FishfinderMounts.com. It's incredible. Don't drill holes in your boat. Don't drill holes in your kayak. Don't use goops, through hull installs. Get your transducer right in the water where it belongs so you can get the temperature and you can get an accurate, good reading, clear reading. We're going to reach inside the cavity of our kayak, and boom, she's on, just like that. Incredible. She's on there really tight too, with just magnetism. It's acting like an invisible clamp. The 2 magnet pairs are pulling against each other,
and sandwiching themselves onto the kayak material, and you've got a great setup for your transducer here. This is an actual down imaging transducer from Humminbird, so it's a fairly large transducer. And when you're in the water, you can actually kick this up out of the water if you want to reduce your drag, if you're trying to go somewhere. But there's not much drag really, but it's just a nice little feature. It also protects your transducer from being damaged and everything when you're beaching and you're actually launching. And then when you're ready to go back in the water, or you're ready to get it back into the water for whatever reason, whether you're just launching or you're just starting to troll and while you're fishing, you just tilt it back down. So we've got that on. That took about a second if it wasn't for me talking. And we take our fish finder, the battery inside here, a 5 amp hour battery will run this fish finder all day long. And you just take this, just as I showed you before, slide it on, tighten up the set screw, and boom, you've got your fish finder set up on your kayak. And here you have your fishermen getting excited about going and catching the mother catch, the mother bass, the mother trout, the mother salmon, the mother tarpon, whatever it might be. You got your fish finder in front of you, you're on your Jackson Cuda 12, and you're ready. You've got everything ready to go. It was that easy. So it's just an awesome product. Now you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, what's that other thing you got in front there, Wade? What's that? Well, this is our non-powered kit. Maybe you're a guy that already has a battery for whatever reason. Maybe you got a small trolling motor. You want to exploit that. You want to use that for powering your fish finder, or you want a more economical solution than this solution here. And maybe you want it to be lower profile. This adds about a 1.75 inches of height onto the fish finder, getting it up. Of course, my head's way up here, so I find it quite nice. It's fine for me. But for whatever reason, you may have a different preference. That's fine, because we have that too. So we have this non-powered kayak fish finder mount kit here as well. It comes with a 15mm magnetic transducer mount, as we showed you already in the video, and it's just as easy. And it works on gear tracks. So the gear track, most of the kayak manufacturers are coming out with these gear tracks, and I'll show you what those look like. They're on most of the kayaks nowadays. It's very much like these foot tracks here for your adjusting your foot position. But here you go here. This is essentially like a lighting track for in houses, and Yak Attack and all these different Scotties, they all sell these and make these. They're all basically the same dimension set. And we've got the narrowest T-bolts in the market so that they'll adapt to anyone out there. And here it is there. We've got our aluminum machine fish finder mounts, FFM fish finder mounts, gear track adapter here. So you can see, and we're going to take that, and you're like, well, there's no fish finder on that, Wade. What's going on here? Well, I'm going to show you how easy this is. So we just installed the plate. Now let's get this fish finder off of here so we can see clearly what's going on and keep things out of the way. Now you have a battery. I'm gonna unhook this battery because you've got your own battery. That's fine. You're gonna go out and go fishing with your own battery. It's in your kayak. Maybe it's inside your cavity. You've got some, your power cable coming out of the kayak somewhere. Whatever it might be. We're going to take our Helix 5 DI and we're just going to put it on there just like that, and this is what you're going to be getting with our non-powered solution for kayaks. 360 rotation, it just rotates like a dream here, and you just tighten it down. And again, when you're ready to go back, leave your kayak down near the shore or in the bay there area or whatever you're doing, you can take this off, no problem. It's not going to get stolen or anything because you're going to take it with you that easy. Yeah, loosen the wing nuts right off and pull it right off the gear track. And you've got that, and you just reach inside here and pull off your 15mm magnetic transducer mount. We'll do that here quickly for you to see. And boom, you're done. You're ready to go back up to shore or back up to camp, base camp. You're ready to go home. That easy. There's no fiddling and fooling around with things. It's just very easy just to go home. You're tired. You've been fishing all day.
and you just want to get your stuff in your truck and you want to leave, you want to go, this here is the most amazing setup, as you can see, to just give you that level of convenience where you can concentrate on what you love doing, and that's fishing, and not having to worry about all your gear, especially your fish finders in this case. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com and Flow-Tube Fanatics, showing you our awesome quick release base, our gear track install, and our 15mm magnetic transducer mount for kayaks, aluminum boats, all John boats, all sorts of different types of boats. Thanks for watching, everyone. Call us at 1-855-784-3474 to get your amazing portable fish finder mounting solution from us today, making all fish finders portable.